Imagine doing the bravest thing possible to save your best friend's life, only to realize you just made yourself a target. Brittany Booker was a loving mother of 6 who helped her friend escape a violent man. But 2 months later, while her young children slept, that same man broke into her home to get his revenge. This is the chilling, true story of a hero who did the right thing but was left completely unprotected when she needed help the most. Before we get into this heartbreaking story, if you find any value, please take a quick second to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Brittany Booker was 30 years old and lived in Racine, Wisconsin. To anyone who knew her, Brittany was a supermom. She had 6 children and worked incredibly hard to give them the best life she could. Friends said she was the rock of her group. If you were in trouble, Brittany was the first one there to hold your hand. In early 2022, one of Brittany's close friends was in serious trouble. Her friend was dating a 41-year-old man named Terry Jackson. Terry was bad news. He had a very long criminal record and was highly abusive. When the abuse got to be too much, the friend decided she had to leave him, but she was too scared to pack up her things alone, so Brittany stepped up. In late February 2022, Brittany went with her friend to pack up her belongings and get her out of that house safely, but Terry found out they were moving. He hid and he waited for them. When the 2 women arrived, Terry ambushed them. In a brutal rage, he attacked both women using a claw hammer. It was an absolute nightmare. Both women suffered terrible head injuries, but somehow they both survived the attack. Knowing the police would be coming, Terry ran away and went into hiding. A warrant was put out for his arrest, but as the days turned into weeks, Terry was nowhere to be found. For the next 2 months, Brittany lived in pure terror. She knew the man who tried to kill her was still out there. Her family said she changed completely. Every time she left her house, she would run as fast as she could to her car. Constantly looking over her shoulder, she called the police often, begging for protection and asking if they had found him yet, but no police cars were parked outside her house to keep her safe. She was left all alone to protect herself and her 6 kids. And then her worst fear came true. On April 24, 2022, Terry Jackson came back in the early hours of the morning. While Brittany's kids were fast asleep in their beds, Terry sneaked into her home. He attacked Brittany inside her own house. Then, he dragged her outside to her own car and shot her. She did not survive. When police arrived later, they found a heartbreaking scene. There was blood in the home where her children had been sleeping just rooms away. Terry went on the run again. This time, a massive police hunt started across 5 different states, shockingly. The police found out that several other women were actually helping Terry hide from the law, but he couldn't hide forever. A month later, on May 22, U.S. Marshals finally tracked Terry down in Chicago. They surrounded him, and he gave up. It took years for the court process to finish. But finally, in January of 2026, Terry Jackson faced the music. He pleaded no contest and was found guilty of first-degree intentional homicide. He will spend the rest of his life locked away where he can't hurt anyone else. Brittany Booker lost her life because she cared enough to save her friend. She is a true hero whose story shows exactly why the system needs to change to protect victims of abuse. Thank you for watching. Please hold your loved ones close, stay safe, and we will see you in the next video.